the car rain, which you call where cars rain from the sky. And that was a really difficult shoot because I was shooting the car flips from a frontal angle. So there is always an estimate that the flip is going to happen maybe 20 feet away from you, 30 feet away from you, and the action director decides the safety margin and puts one frontal camera. But with all that safety and all that, when things happen, they happen, because the accident that we had, the car was supposed to fall about 20-25 feet before me, and it went over our head.
Another thing that we did for the first time was surfing the motorcycle, and that's standing up on the seat, arms out, as cars are coming head on, and split them without making a mistake left or right. If he did, it'd be equivalent to a 70-mile-an-hour head-on crash. It would be absolutely devastating, and Joe and the boys pulled it off perfectly.
It was a little overwhelming at first to see the previs and to see exactly how much action they had planned, and then to see that they had planned that action to be on the BMW K1300R and the BMW S1000RR. Both of those bikes proved to be a little bit tricky for us as far as setup goes. They're full of electronics, they're full of technology, they're very advanced, and really it was a little bit of trial and error and a lot of hard work for us to get those bikes to do what we needed them to do.
You know, we kind of have to outsmart the safety setups that BMW puts in those motorcycles. Abhishek, Uday, and Aamir Khan, they all performed a good amount of action on their motorcycles. Whatever was safe and well to do, they did. You know, I mean, they made the action look so much more intense when you have an actor actually ride a motorcycle or in a car. It just adds to the action sequence.
There's one particular stunt that went a little bit wrong in the movie. They asked me, the action director came up to me, he said, "Are you comfortable about riding the bike from the road onto the grass, onto the ramp, and onto the jetty?" And I said, I think it should be okay. It shouldn't be a problem, you know. And I actually did it once, I did it twice, I rehearsed it. I said, fine, not a problem. And of course, when you're doing a take, you automatically get more energized, so you try to rev it a little bit more. So that's what went wrong for me. Luckily, I had the foresight to let myself fall down with the bike. All that happened was I broke my foot a little bit.
When you have a design costume for action, there's a lot to consider. The safety of the actors is really important. We have to make sure that their elbows are covered, their knees are protected, their toes are protected.
I had a blast doing all the action. I really enjoyed it. Be it any of the heists, the climax or heist 2, or be it the opening Basti fight, which was very raw and Indian.
In all the previous projects, people look up to Jai and Ali's introduction sequence. It had to be something special. It had to be beyond the previous introductions people have seen.
We thought it would be a good thing to give back to the audience what they've always loved, and take that action, take that very hardcore Hindi filmy action, and create that one kind of action which is the definitive Jai Ali action.
We started doing our rehearsals with the autos, with the bike, because there were so many mechanisms to be worked out. So gradually we went on fine-tuning the things. Whole sequence was pre-vised with the music, everything, that we could just run it and see the whole sequence.
The greatest thing about having great action directors like Shyamji is that you don't need to worry. I've always maintained that a good action director is somebody who makes you feel safe to do the most insane things.
And he just takes that pressure off you, because at that point in that set, whether it was Shyamji or whether it was Conrad, these are the people, they made me strong. And I was working with them, I was confident that what we were getting was very, very good.
It's the teamwork of the Indian film crew working with the American film crew and our stunt performers and the people who spliced and camera team. Everybody had to be on their tiptoes to get this done, and I think we did.
Even though I say so myself, I think we pulled off some pretty big stuff in this one.